welterweight division in boxing is back. Yes, the division that was once dead for the last 10 years is now back and in full effect. Yes, we had Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, Hall of Fame fighters for sure, but the welterweight division hasn't been really that super jam-packed since we had the era of Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, Adrian Broner. The division was thriving, but the last real prestigious pay-per-view welterweight days of the welterweight division since were when we've had the best ever, Floyd Mayweather, dismantling world-class fighters like Marquez, and Marquez giving Pacquiao a whole bottle of NyQuil, an all-time great fighter in Pacquiao, cold night. That's what the welterweight division is supposed to be. And now we're back. They say all roads in boxing lead back to one name. Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather's boxing gym. The home of many of today's home-crafted welterweights. Can you believe it? So much of the welterweights and junior welterweights from this division currently have been home-crafted in welterweight in the Mayweather boxing gym. Doghouse rules. Yes! This is what it has presented us with the talent of today. Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Tank Davis. All of these fighters have fought each other in the doghouse already. Rolando Romero. These guys have already seen each other. And this is why this makes this division so much more interesting. Because they knew each other since they were teenagers or pre-men. Or basically before they was grown men, and now they're grown men now. Debo Dev, Ryan Garcia, our poster boys of the division, set it off early with a rivalry that we all seen coming that's been brewing since the amateur days. I'm betting it won't end one-sided in the pros. Imagine we got such a blessing as fight fans, already got to see Devin and Ryan fought before their full prime. A little glimpse to how much drama there is in the division. Because although Devin got his behind whooped, I'm going to be honest with you. Devin was winning the whole fight before Ryan hit him. Ryan hit him, he dropped his hands, he was sloppy. Floyd commented on his jab as well. He had a little sloppy jab as well. He fell the first time. There was not much recovery since then. Even though he still showed the aggression. He was the more aggressive fighter when after Ryan dropped him, he was still coming forward. Devin is really he's a tough guy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not only that, but in his mind, he thinks that Ryan did pop positive for a minuscule amount. So in his head, he thinks that that's an extra edge on him. Now that he's gonna have to do VADA testing, now he feels like for sure he's gonna get a clean Ryan, so his headspace gonna be good. Ryan should be on weight this time because they both 147 now as well. They're both grown and more grown when this fight is gonna happen. There's tons of drama and beautiful matchups. Rolly Romero, another good fighter. Welterweight, dropping Ryan, call going backwards. Rolly seems to have always had Ryan's number since he met him first time sparring sessions, which is why he probably felt so confident going in the fight. Although everybody writes Rolly off, he is a fighter that can catch you slipping at any time. There is tons of drama and beautiful matchups you can get, considering junior welterweight is also a thing. Long time ago, junior welterweight didn't exist. I mean, they have a whole bunch of weight divisions in boxing, a whole bunch of belts now. But we're gonna class in junior welterweight in with welterweight. We got Pitbull Cruz, another fighter that is very dangerous. This is a fighter who's explosive, precise, and a very aggressive fighter. Finished Rolly Romero. Imagine letting go your starving pitbull on an intruder that just intruded on your house. That's the kind of fight style. That's the kind of fight style that Pitbull Cruz is coming with. Very aggressive, come forward fighter, looking to knock you out. And a fighter who dismantled Pitbull Cruz, Gervonta Davis, one of the top dogs around this weight division, who's definitely to come back at 140. When he comes back, he's been inactive so long, I doubt he's going to be able to fight at 35 anymore. Tank is another world-class knockout artist whose power translates throughout this whole division. He already tested Ryan's jaw and his liver, although Ryan was a little weight drained. He's basically proven that he's basically Ryan's daddy. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's stronger than him. He's a better boxer than him. He's put him on the canvas too many times. Davis is a fighter who can beat anybody in this whole weight division, in this whole area of weight, welterweight or junior welterweight, just because his skills and his power translate throughout this whole division. I think Tank could knock out 54 pounders. There's 54 pounders Tank can knock out. It's just that his size is not gonna be able to translate that big. Lamont Roach, another notable name in this area of weight, because personally, um, he gave a very close fight with Tank, a draw on paper. So you gotta give him, even though Tank was probably an off night, I think Tank should have knocked out Lamont Roach. That's an off night. But Lamont Roach gotta get notable mention. But one person who I do put at the top of this whole area of weight is Shakur Stevenson. This guy is the most dangerous fighter in boxing right now. Not because he's knocking people out left and right, but because he's Floyd Mayweather 2.0. I know he don't like getting compared to Floyd, but bro, come on. What he's doing, we haven't seen it anyone like Floyd. Not He's not even a Pernell Whitaker. Shakur and Floyd are just pretty much, they're very close in fighters. Very sharp, defensive, calculated, minimal risk, a full flight defense. And the thing is, we've seen Floyd not lose. He's went up 50 times and hasn't lost 50 times. That style is just crafted to not lose, hit and not get hit, period, at all costs, take zero damage as possible. And that's why he is dangerous, because he don't look like he's gonna lose. Now, out of all of the names in this lit area of weight division, the only two names I give a reasonable shot with Shakur is Tank Davis and Debo Dev. Yes, these are the biggest fights in boxing right now. Any of these three names you give me within this three trio, if they fight each other, that's big time. That's, go get your popcorn. Go get the good popcorn. Those type of fights will put the world on notice, mega pay-per-view. But I don't even think we're ready for that. I'll take one of these fights in about 2 years. I want those fights to mature, and realistically, fighters at this level only fight probably like twice a year. So 3 years, 2 years, that'll be like four or six fights later. We get one of these three fights. I think Devin is gonna beat Ryan. I'm gonna be honest with you. If they rematch each other, I think Devin gonna win the next time. Devin might win. Let me know what you guys think. This weight division is jam packed right now. Um, it's extremely very good. We're back to the prestigious days. These guys are fighting each other. We do have a bunch of intermediate guys that have chances that can snake their way to the top. Who knows? But they can definitely keep the weight division interesting. It's your boy Lucky. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe. Take care. Bye.